Weeks ago, they sent a rocket up to the space thing that's up in the air. Took equipment up there to recycle their urine and make it fit to drink.
Oh.
Did you know that, Amy?
No.
That's true.
Hey, what is this story about? Wasn't there a lady at the insane asylum that had dolls that she... Who was that now?
Well, that was at Norristown Insane Asylum.
Oh, a different one.
Huh?
It was a different one?
She had dolls, and she would just sit and rock these dolls all day long. Sit in a rocking chair and rock these dolls. She thought they were her children, I guess.
Yeah, I remember that story. And then I remember you used to tell a story of what is the hobos and somebody that got killed.
And the one with the legs.
Alice Reinhart. Alice Reinhart.
You remember her name?
Alice Reinhart was a tramp lady that lived down in Souderton area, Souderton, Telford. I mean, she didn't have a home.
Yeah.
So I don't know where she lived. I don't know. She didn't have an address, let's put it that way. And she had long red hair. And one time, and I wanted to ask Betty Swartley about this, because Betty Swartley lived in a house right next to her church. It was called Indian Field Lutheran Church.
Next to whose church? To this lady's.
And this is where Betty Swartley used to go to church when she was a little girl. And Betty's house where she lived in was right next to the church. And this Alice Reinhart, one time, there was a stump in there. I have to ask Betty if I have this right, because if I'm remembering right, there was a tree that they had cut off in their front yard that was just a stump. And Alice Reinhart was sitting on this stump one time when my dad drove by there, and I was with him, and she was combing her long red hair. And I have that vivid scene in my so I'm sure it's true, but I want to ask Betty Swartley to make sure. But this Alice Reinhart was walking along 113 one night in the dark, and a car hit her just about correctly in front of Pop-Up Detweiler's house.
Right, I remember
hearing that. It was just up a little bit between Herbs and between Pop-Up Detweiler's and that next house to them. And the car hit her with such force that it cut both of her legs right off like a buzzsaw went through her legs.
Oh, I remember that. And then, hang on.